Hey everybody, welcome back. We got some very special guests today. We got Great Horse Rips down here at the bottom. We got your boy Tones TV. And guess what we're doing today? We're guessing. Anyone can guess? All right, let's tell you.
Were you asking us or what?
We're going to do Enter the Dragon. It's going to be our
Yes,
trailer.
sir.
I have never seen this trailer. Enter Dragon is one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. This is one of those movies that really got me into Bruce Lee and made me want to watch more and more old karate movies. And not just karate, because everyone thinks that they know karate. This is real fucking karate. And we're going to play that trailer for you in a little bit. Let's kind of go over some of the cast if you want to start doing that a little bit. Of course, we got Bruce Lee as Bruce Lee. Who else we got? We got John Saxon. We got Jim Kelly. We got Bolo. How do you guys feel about that lineup?
You go ahead. You start first.
It's an amazing lineup. Other than I could go without Saxon.
Okay.
Okay. He's obviously the best professional actor
in the movie,
right? In real films, but I mean, it just doesn't play off well.
Kind of out of character, right? It was almost like you take somebody and you're like, say these lines and I'll put you right there. It didn't. There was no flow to him. So yeah, I understand. I totally agree with you on that.
But everybody's gonna see because the other two are so fucking smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Bruce Lee. Fucking Jim Kelly is the cool. Is Jim Kelly not the coolest dude on the planet?
Oh,
in general, sure. That's the motherfucker you want to hang out with, for sure. What if if Jim Kelly was like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna go to this bar, we're gonna get a drink, and then we're gonna fuck people up." Guess what you're doing that night? You're getting drinks and you're going to fuck people up with Jim Kelly. It doesn't matter. That's what you're doing.
How tall was he? Wasn't he fucking hella tall?
He was a big dude. Yeah,
6'10". No, I'm just kidding.
He's 6'2". 6'2".
No, he's 6'2". But compared to Bruce Lee, well, let's what we can talk about this a bunch. Let's you want to watch it? Watch it.
Yeah, you're excited. Look at you.
I'm so fucking hyped. I've seen this movie like 10 times. I've never seen the actual trailer for it though.
Yeah. So real quick, when Cannon and I do this, we like to kind of give a view if this will lead us to the movie theaters to go watch it. Obviously, it was probably a little different back in '73 to go, but at the same time, it was like when we watch these older films, do you think it would lead us to a movie theater? So that's the way we kind of go into these. I don't know if you want to do the same, but
I'm gonna take some notes real quick.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, here we go. Starting it up. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised there was a trailer for this movie.
For the first time, 4K.
And in 4K, dude.
Yeah.
Did 4K in 73?
I've come to speak to you about a tournament of martial arts.
Rupert!
What's your style?
You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
Where do you come from?
Welcome. You honor our island.
What a great
feeling with being fat enough for the kill.
Let the tournament begin.
Boards don't hit back.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Oh, I forgot about the claws.
You have
Yeah,
offended
that whole
my
case
family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
Hell yeah. That was great.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
So I believe that's the new version, though, right?
Yeah, I believe that
Yeah.
would be the newer version of it. That's the 4K version. I mean, we can go. If you guys want to go round 2 with the other
So
one.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think if you go to the original version, I don't know what it is, but I think the original version would be a better display of the movie.
Yeah,
And
I
I also
pulled up.
think that would be more hype for an original.
Here we go. All right, let's do it. So now we can compare the original to the new one.
I think we
I
need
love
to. I really think we need to. That was badass, but
Share screen. All right, coming up now. Share
let's
screen.
do it. Yes. Oh,
Compare hundreds of travel sites at once.
1 second.
I'm so excited.
It's the first ever on the channel. Double trailer. Let's go. Go.
Penetrate the secret chambers of an evil island.
Start over.
Yeah.
He lives like a king on that island.
I already like it more. Oh.
Williams and Lee, the deadly three, penetrate the secret chambers of an evil island empire.
What do you know about Han? He lives like a king on that island. Totally self-sufficient.
A fortress without walls, protected by an invincible army that needs no ordinary weapons. This is Enter the Dragon, the first martial arts film produced by a major Hollywood studio. John Saxon is Roper. He was in it for the money. U.S. karate champion Jim Kelly as Williams. He was there because he had no choice. Black Belt Hall of Fame undisputed martial arts champion and international film star Bruce Lee. His job was to get them out alive.
I'm hoping you'll join us, represent us in the United States. You want me to join this?
Roper, Williams, and Lee. Just when they think they've broken the secret of the island, they find there is no escape from the inscrutable Han. Warner Brothers presents Enter the Dragon, where the world's greatest martial arts athletes meet the ultimate challenge with the most ancient and deadly of weapons, the human body. Enter the Dragon from Warner Brothers.
Fuck! I can't even do it. Fuck!
Great.
Why would you fucking change it? Why would you change that?
Yeah, great call out because I to just them introducing each character and why they're there, and all of that. Now you know it's a fucking mystery. The other one was just weird.
And where's the dun 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 dun, that fucking iconic fucking Bruce Lee music that's from Enter the Dragon. It's on the goddamn soundtrack.
Yeah. That's funny.
I can't. I mean, I love what they did with it. It looks great, especially the 4K. Dude, that was huge. But
the picture's beautiful, but just the presentation. They're trying to make it less retro. Like, the cool thing about it is it's retro as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to talk about, is like, would that original film, add up today? And like, dude, that is the coolest movie ever. It looks so cool.
And I agree. I think the first trailer, the first one we watched, the new high definition one, that would have sold me to buy the movie, but it wouldn't have brought me into the theater. Where the old one, the original, that would have got me in the theater 100%. I would have been there, like,
because they announced that it was the real people, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It was good.
They announced it as them, like, this dude was a martial artist, this dude's a black belt, and this, like, you were told who these people were. They weren't necessarily actors, but they were martial art, like, people who spent time doing martial arts. So it wasn't going to be this, major movie with, like, people who don't really know karate and going into this movie. And that would have sold me alone.
It was Jim motherfucking Kelly, the baddest
Yep.
man on the East Coast in karate. You go to any martial arts karate school in fucking Jersey, anywhere on the coast in the 70s, and they know who Jim Kelly is, like 100%.
Oh yeah.
But by the way, I have a question for you guys when it comes to
Yeah.
Bruce Lee. If you guys can answer this, so in the Ip Man movies, it showed a young Bruce Lee. I think he was like 6, maybe 5, and it showed him go to his school, Ip Man school, and then it had, but he was born in San Francisco. How did he get back to Hong Kong or wherever he was? Like, how do you guys know like his journey from, because he was born in San Francisco? How did he get back home?
I don't remember the exact story, but I want to say his parents split up or something, and then he went back over. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Because it wasn't the easiest to get back to China.
Sounds
You know
like
what I'm saying?
Steven Seagal bullshit to me. That
Um,
might have been made up. I don't know anything about the IP man, to be honest. Really,
Yeah.
didn't get that far into that.
If you do, you haven't seen the movies?
No, I haven't
Oh,
even seen movies, man.
You will love these movies. You will love them.
Dude, if it ain't funky and it ain't from like the 60s and 70s and it's not kung fu or
Yeah, you would. It's funny you say that because when my brother first showed me this, I thought it was an older movie, but I was like, why is this such like good quality? But when I seen it, it was, dude, it was amazing. It was so good.
it just said that his family moved back to China, by the way.
Sorry.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, I thought it was more than that, but I guess not. Where he became a child actor over there, and then started seeing the big picture, and then moved back to America to be a film star out here.
Gotcha. Okay,
And he went
makes
to
sense.
school back out here too.
But yeah, I agree with you guys. The older trailer was a lot better. The introduction of everyone was top notch compared to what we saw in the HD one. But it's funny because you would think the HD one would be a little bit better because it's newer and better quality. But that's a first. That's a first, seeing an older trailer like that and being better than the newer ones.
Yeah, and Saxon, I didn't realize he recently died in 2020. He had he had pneumonia. That dude was 83. So,
Dude, I can't believe Bruce Lee was only 32 and he did what he did, bro.
yeah,
Fucking nuts.
having
Yeah,
I feel
what
like
he did
having that.
was he fucked with the Yakuza. You mess with that man, you're gonna have problems.
Did he really?
Some people say that that it was an assassination of some sort from the Japanese mob.
That sucks.
They're not, when you're an Asian star and you head to the United States, a lot of people that have a lot of money invested in you don't like that.
Oh yeah.
So,
Especially being in San Francisco too. I don't think that really helps you out.
Well, if you remember, there's a show called The Warrior. It's on Netflix. I don't know if you guys seen it. I thought it was a phenomenal movie, but it shows the Chinese coming from China to San Francisco during all the gold mine and stuff like that, and they had the story behind it was pretty much about martial arts and the Tong and the gangs in San Francisco that were Chinese and stuff like that. So I'm sure during that time, those gangs in San Francisco, the Chinese gangs, wasn't the best to be around either. So not sure where he died at.
There was huge riots in Chinatown in San Francisco, like in the late 1800s, and then there was bombings and stuff in like the 90s. So there's been a lot of stuff in
the 1800s. I think it was during the Rodney King riots. They were on top of their fucking businesses and shit with their guns, like fucking holding shit down. Crazy.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that a lot of those people that immigrated to San Francisco, they had these big sections of town that was their town, and then now you go back and just shrunk. Now I think Chinatown's like one or two streets that's just, and no offense, it's just like gross.
No, it's sad because they have a lot of culture to add.
Yeah, definitely.
Bullshit.
Yeah. And it's always fun. Like every time I go down there, that is somewhere I still try to stop and and go in. It's where you get your stink bombs and oh hell yeah, you don't go,
No, I'm saying you don't go.
dude. I go and get stink bombs.
Don't let
That
him
is
lie
what
to
I
you
do.
guys.
I
Yeah,
get
but
stink bombs.
This dude.
how much Jeet Kune Do do they know like this guy right here?
That is
dick.
sick.
And by the way, this is from that movie. So he's holding these sticks. I think it's out in the courtyard where he at the end of the not towards the end of the movie, he runs up and there's a bunch of fucking white belts.
Okay.
A bunch of white belt. There's like 300 white belts training out in the courtyard. And he comes out and they all turn around and he's just like, oh fuck. But he ends up just fucking throwing and he picks up the stick at the end and just starts fucking, yeah. Dude, amazing movie. Amazing movie. The old trailer, unbelievable. Just like the retro, like funky, like 70s style of it. It's like a cool Austin Powers type movie if it was like serious and he like curb stomped a bunch of people. Do you know how many people fucking Bruce Lee curb stomps in this movie?
The whole everyone,
dude. It's
except for 2 people,
5 or 6, where he just stomps on somebody's head and just like,
yeah.
It's like an hour cutscene of him yelling.
Holy shit!
Do you want to know the craziest thing about this movie that just crazy people don't realize is that this thing cost $850,000 to make. $850,000. Guess how much it did in the box office? Total, $400 million.
Damn.
$400 million.
I think I heard nowadays it would be like 2.5 billion.
That is disgusting.
That's crazy, dude.
And
That's nuts.
And so many Bruce Lee movies happened after this, but they were actually before.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they just came overseas and just fucking flooded. I mean, even Jim Kelly. Did you guys remember Black Belt Jones?
I didn't watch that.
Oh, dude. So Black Belt Jones was Jim Kelly, which is for you guys that don't know who Jim Kelly is. He was the super cool Afro dude that was kicking everybody ass in Enter the Dragon.
Black Samurai.
Yeah, and he did. Yes, there he is. Thank you so much. And he did a movie after this where he was just like a karate dude that was just kicking people's ass in the ghetto. He was like fighting gang crime, and it was just absolutely amazing.
Do you remember what it was called?
Black Belt Jones.
Yeah,
Black Belt Jones.
Jones was I believe was the name of the movie and his name in the movie.
That's funny.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
His first name was Black Belt, last name Jones.
That's how you know you're a badass.
So let me ask you guys a question. I know UFC is kind of like there's a big difference between what UFC is and what Bruce Lee did. But do you think there will be anyone comparable to him that you could see in the UFC that's like that maybe has the same skills Bruce Lee?
Maybe Bruce Leroy.
Yeah.
Alex Harris. No, there's definitely things that you could use. A lot of the hand fighting. There was also like a lot of trips and sweeps to the lower leg that he would use inside the clinch. He did more, like Bruce Lee did more grappling than a lot of people think. He did, and he actually shows it off at the beginning of this movie when he's in these gloves and he arm bars.
Yeah,
some very large Asian man. Does a couple backflips and some fancy shit too. And by the way, if you don't want eye pokes in the UFC, just get these fucking gloves.
Going back to that question,
these are the Jeet Kune Do gloves that he's wearing. Like,
they go all the way down, right?
Yes, yeah. You cannot, like, if you want to poke somebody in the eye, you literally have to like stretch your finger all the way out and like stab them in the face with your fingertip.
Damn. I feel like they would do it. As far as like people that had some like kind of like kung fu background or like a karate background, we don't there's really not like you don't go in doing karate. Otherwise, unless you're Steven Wonder Boy, that's kind of the only
Yeah,
person I think could get away with it.
I know it is. I know it's very different. I wasn't.
Well, get your ass kicked.
Yeah, it's very, very different from what karate is or martial art or that version of martial arts. But it's kind of crazy how as effective as it was back in the day to not only in movies but in real like in during tournaments and stuff like that. Like it's very not useless, but in the UFC, not many people use it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you know who had like kind of kept his style a little bit like was Dan Hardy when he was fighting. Dan Hardy had some kind of like I don't know what his background was, but he had like kind of a karate style to himself. Who else? Michelle Watterson.
What about Gracie, the Gracie brothers?
Yeah, that's what's it called? That's what the fuck do they do?
Yeah, I mean,
With Taekwondo or whatever.
there's so many
it's
people.
BBJ
I
or
mean,
whatever.
the important thing is, I did karate for 12, 13 years. I have a black belt in karate, and I went to an MMA gym, and my legs were mauled. I couldn't walk for weeks from leg kicks because I didn't know how to check leg kicks or anything. But like, once you start, if you're willing to learn, like most of the strikers that come into MMA, they don't want to learn other things like wrestling, jiu-jitsu. For me, I'm like, well, I don't need to learn how to check leg kicks. Those don't work. Like, yeah, they do. They hurt really fucking bad. And you got to learn how to check them. So the big thing with like karate and these guys, and this is what Bruce Lee did too, is if you're an expert in one thing, you have to like adapt your style. You have to adapt your stance. You have to learn all the other things, and then that specialty that you have will shine.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing Bruce Lee did. Like his entire system had grappling, wrestling, leg kicks, like there were low calf kicks in it. That's now very prevalent in mixed martial arts.
Yep.
Which hasn't been done in 30, 40 years. But Bruce Lee had them in his books when he was training on his little. I don't like that little silly board. I think that's fucking stupid. But
The one that what's his fucking name? Tony Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
Was it Wang Chung?
Dude, yeah, it's a Wing Chun board. He was just doing Eminari rolls and silly shit. Like, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. There's no way. God bless him.
Who's he fighting? He's fighting somebody, right?
Yeah, I hope not. Don't say that.
I think I'm gonna have to pull it. I think he's fighting somebody. Let's see.
Oh, fuck. Don't even pull it up. We're trying to talk about Bruce Lee. That's so depressing.
Oh shit.
Hey, while you're pulling that up, can I show off some of these other Bruce Lee?
Of course. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I opened up this Bruce Lee box, and I got that relic I showed you guys earlier, and I got a couple numbered cards. This is one of the other numbered cards.
That's sick.
That's
so
probably
dope.
curb stomp somebody, dude. There's a couple of them that are really nasty. Here's one. He's all slashed up from that scene in that movie where guy has a big ball on him.
Dude, just imagine being that lean.
Right?
Shit, I wish.
He has like no body fat. What's it? I'm not seeing anything on here. I swear I saw him. He was gonna fight somebody, but
All good.
yeah, I rather him just take a break, man.
So let me ask you guys a quick question. I think this will be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys were going to remake, I'm going to start again. I don't think, let's start with like Patrick Swayze.
Okay.
I don't think any Patrick Swayze movie ever should be remade. They've all been fucking garbage. Like Red Dawn, how dare you remake Red Dawn? Roadhouse, like how dare you remake Roadhouse? Ghost, I think they remake.
I'll say Ghost.
Like, dude, you can't fucking remake movies like that. And they haven't started on. Thank God, they haven't started remaking Bruce Lee movies yet, but they're gonna do it. So if you guys were gonna do it, who would you cast in the roles in Enter the Dragon for Bruce Lee, Jim Kelly, and John Saxton, the three main heroes?
Okay, so
Who would you do?
I'm going
I know one for sure.
I'm going to go first because I think this guy will be perfect Bruce Lee. He's
Ooh.
done his name is Andrew Koji. And if
Okay.
we're gonna go actors, I will say him because how well I want to show you guys. Can I show you a quick YouTube video?
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, please do.
I gotta show you. I gotta show you him in The Warrior, and I think you guys will watch this after.
Martial arts background though.
I believe so. I mean, the way he fights, you kind of have to have some kind of background.
I'll be the judge of that. I'm sure. I'm joking.
I'm trying to. I want to find like a good.
By the way, I'm going Jet Li, honestly, to play Bruce Lee, just because he has the name. He'd bring in the. It's just. Jet Li can pull it off.
I don't think you should use a big actor. I think you should use somebody that has real martial arts skill. That's like a low level actor that nobody fucking knows about.
And just throw him in there and see what happens.
You're fucking mysterious man.
Okay.
I literally can't think of anybody that's like young, like that vibrant, that athletic, that good of a martial artist that's in the acting community right now.
That's cool.
Who's that? Wolverine?
There you go. Fuck, let's do Wolverine. We'll throw his ass in there. Oh, fuck. Do you know who we'll have do it, Tones? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, this is fun. I don't know this guy.
Jake Gyllenhaal could be the Prince of Persia. He could be a fucking kung fu artist. He does it all. He's a Roadhouse kind of guy. I like this because it's not overly done. It's almost like he's really, like he's doing it, like in the street. It's not like fucking weird ass slow motion shit.
No, and if you watch Bruce Lee in the movies when he uses nunchucks,
there's slow motion.
It's not like the fast whippy things. Like actually like do the motion to like actually strike somebody in the skull and kill them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's not fun when you miss. Like,
oh no, you're hitting yourself.
Smack your elbow or your head or your balls. God's sake, you try and go through your legs, which I've done. Like, it'll hurt your neck.
Shit. You know what's very unique about that scene? It was silent.
Yeah. It's dude. I think he would be perfect for that movie. And if you guys go watch this show, you'll see why. There's a lot of fight scenes in this show. To me, this is what it made it so good. But not just that, dude. 3 seasons and it was done. And it was such a great show.
Well,
and I'm pissed.
And the reason I like that is because at least he was like doing like big traditional strokes like Bruce Lee would do.
Yeah.
I would be afraid they would get some asshole in there like fucking Darth Maul with his lightsaber sword. Tiny and fuck. Like not realistic at all. And that would like that would not be a Bruce Lee movie if they did that.
It's kind of hard because I'm not super knowledgeable on every martial arts like new people. So I'm kind of like more of the old school like what if you went old school, still like older people, and we went like Chuck Norris?
Can't do it, dude. Can't do it.
No? Why not?
Can't do it.
It's fucking Bruce or Chuck Norris. What was the movie he was in with Bruce Lee? They did a movie together.
Because the eyes of a ranger are upon. Do you know that Chuck Norris sang that song in Walker, Texas?
No, really?
Yeah, that's him singing.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know, dude.
Dude, he can do it all, just like Steven Seagal.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that guy. There you go. There's my third one. He'll be.
Dude, I fucking hate Steven Seagal.
I don't think anyone
worst.
I think he's just there. But he'll be my Jim Kelly. So.
Just give us all be your Jim Kelly.
Just throw the fro on him, yeah.
Dude, that's I mean, they're already fucking spraying his hair black anyway. So.
Oh, so they had lesson, or I'm not sure. It says they were doing stuff with Bruce Lee to kind of embody that character for that show and the Warrior.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's why I was kind of.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you brought up Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly would have to be played by Michael Jai White. He's already done the afro. He's a fucking karate man. Like, he's a bad motherfucker, dude. He's smooth. He plays that like he's already played that like 70s character. Like,
he got. What is he in Mortal Kombat too, right?
Kelly in the remake of that.
He was in Mortal Kombat, right?
There a new one he's in?
Michael J. White. Yeah, he was in more. No, new is older, like the older one.
He was in, I don't think he was in.
I swear, he played Jax.
Did he?
Hold on.
You might be right. He definitely
was in Legacy, in Mortal Kombat Legacy. He played Jax.
I did not.
And
know.
Scott Adkins can play. What's his name? Or Adkins can play.
No, that would be a good pick for the lame dorky white guy.
Yeah, dude. I think Scott Adkins is fucking upgrade, so dude. Good.
Fucking upgrade, bro.
Yeah. I think he's like one of my favorite.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick for him.
Like and we'll go with well, for Mr. Han, we'll go with what's this fucking name? Also the old Mortal Kombat guy, Shang. What the fuck's his name?
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Is that dude still alive?
I think so.
I don't know.
He plays Shang Tsung.
I'm trying to think of who.
I have a fucking computer in front of my face. Let me. Kerry Tagawa.
Who else I would? Who I'd pick for that? I don't know. You have to have Michael Jai White in there. Just fucking.
I forgot that Michael Jai White,
cool as fuck, being like a. Awesome
I forgot he was Spawn, dude.
He was Spawn, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
he's 56.
That was a badass.
Really?
Movie. Yeah,
he fucking looks like he's 30, dude.
Did you guys see him on Rampage Jackson's podcast?
Yes, I didn't watch the whole podcast, but I seen. I
fucking love that dude. Like out of all the martial arts actors, he's by far the best. As far as
I like that video he
used to fucking train fucking Remy Bojensky and help him get ready for his K1 kickboxing matches when he won a World Grand Prix in K1 kickboxing. Like, he's fucking good, dude.
Yeah. I like that video he did with Kimbo Slice where he was like, throw a punch and just block it. Or I'm gonna throw a punch, I need you to block it. And Michael Jai White says, don't let me hit your hand. So he's like this, right? Moving his hand back and forth. And then Michael Jai White, telegraphs his punch. So he moved it out of the way. And Kimbo Slice was like, okay. He said, all right, don't let me hit it this time. And then he just did it half speed. He just went just like this and fucking hit his hand. It's all about telegraphing, dude. That video was so fucking cool to watch.
Well, and it's the speed too, because you're used to it going fast, and when you change the timing of the punch and you just lay it out there lazy, like your hand kind of drops slower, but your brain doesn't realize you're doing it, but you are.
Just like baseball, man. You'll watch some people just fucking miss like a 76 mile per hour like fucking sinker or slider, and then they're like, fuck, what the hell, you're throwing 100 miles an hour at me a minute ago, fuck. But real quick, we're probably gonna end it here because we're kind of getting up in time. I would love to do this more. I want to have you on again. I'm gonna watch some more fucking karate movies because it's just got me super pumped. So throw me a few of your top favorites and I'll go and review them and watch them, and then we'll have you back on the channel and we'll do some trailers again.
Do me a favor. Do you have Rips? Do you have Netflix?
I do.
Just do me a favor. Watch the first episode of The Warrior, and just just next time we come on, let me know what you think about the martial arts in it, and let me know. You could just watch the first episode. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the first episode, but if you're not into it, which is fine, no worries. But
no, I probably will be. I love fucking movie fighting. I used to, when I was a kid, I competed in karate, and we used to do there was a like self-defense division where you like make up like, you know, a set of moves where you flip people around and shit.
Yeah.
In the movies. So I definitely love watching that shit, and I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, let me know. I want to get next time you're on. I want to get your opinion. Let me know what you think about it.
Yeah.
So,
thanks for having me.
Of course, real quick before we end it, Great Horse, what are you thinking? Did that, not the first one, but did the second one hold up?
Oh my god, dude! Like, do I have to answer that question? That's fucking amazing, dude. Like, so it was just so retro. Like, just make it that retro and cool and funky. Like that would be.
It oozed 70s. Like it oozed 70s to me. And it was great.
Amazing.
Like I felt like I need to go get the shag carpet, put it back in the van.
That should be the last guy. Who's the dude that's only doing one more movie? Oh, Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, dude.
His last movie should be a remake of Enter.
That'd be so cool. He could pull it off.
He could.
Yeah.
He could.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Definitely. That's his jam right there, dude.
I might flag that. Other than that, I can't flag it, dude. You can't read it.
Yeah.
It has to be him. Has to be him. Tony, what about you, bro? What are you thinking?
Yeah, it does. It holds up. It's Bruce Lee is so iconic in general. So watching him just on even a trailer is fun. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? And martial arts is my brother got me into watching those kind of movies. Like we used to watch all the Michael Jai White, all Bruce Lee, Jet Li. Like we watched nonstop. That's his favorite genre. So watching Bruce Lee and watching the trailer, the question that I like when we watch these trailers is, would I go watch it in the movies? Fuck yes, I would.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. And like I said, they need to, some of these movies that we're going to be doing, they need to have a movie, like a weekend where they just play fucking Enter the Dragon, like in a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of these movies where people would go fucking spend the money to watch it in a movie theater.
We have a movie theater out here called the Crest Theater, and they'll do old school, like they'll pull out the old school film. What is it? What size is it? 50? Was it 55 or 35 millimeter film, whatever it is? And they'll go and play those, and they charge $10. Dude, I watched the Goonies on the original. It sounded like shit, but it was great. So just they still do stuff like that. I watched Indy, the first Indiana Jones on there, great movie. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. This holds up to me. I would have went in a heartbeat. Bruce Lee, there's something about the guy that just captivates you. Like you just see him do anything, you're like, fuck, dude, I need to go see that motherfucker do that shit. Even now as an adult and being older and getting older and never really doing martial arts myself, I still want it. Like now I feel like I gotta go fucking do it. Like I gotta go
dude.
Or learn how to fucking nunchuck myself or some shit. So
let's go for a 10-mile run after the episode, dude.
Dude, did you see that? That motherfucker had you could go like this. And he had no skin.
You're pulling muscle.
Go do it. Just go do it. I've been watching sumo wrestling lately. I'm trying to find a sumo gym in Ohio so I can go learn how to do it. Like, just go do it, man.
Oh yeah. Seriously. I gotta get out. I gotta stop being a fucking, a fucking couch potato. A couch potato.
Dude, I'm 40. I can still do it. You're fine. You're great.
I appreciate
You're
it.
in good shape, man. Just
he's halfway there, dude.
Yeah,
dude, I'm getting there. Dude, I'm 34, bitch.
Oh, dude, you're in your fucking prime, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what they say. I don't know who's saying it, but that's what they say. All right, let them know where they can find you guys at.
Yeah, go ahead, Rips.
Great Horse Rips on Instagram, Great Horse Rips YouTube. Yeah, come check it out. Fucking Alexander Gustafson, represent bad boy, because I'm a bad boy.
I wish I love John Jones. I am one of those people that love him, but I wish he won that fight. I think he still kind of did, but
I know.
It would have been so much, like the outcome of UFC life would have been different for everything. But that's another video. That's for another video. Tones, where can they find you at?
Yeah, guys, find me at Tones_TV on all platforms. Follow my YouTube, Bad Thought Studios, where we break down movies, TV shows, watch trailer reactions. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and follow Bad Thought Studios and follow the podcast that TheCandidCamper and I do, Bad Thoughts Podcast.
Sweet. And you can find me right here on my channel, TheCandidCamper, on YouTube. You can also find me TheCandidCamper with an extra R at the end. That's going to be on Instagram. You can find me TheCandidCamper over at our other place, Bad Thoughts Podcast. And you can sometimes see me on Bad Thoughts Studio, where we do newer reviews and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff on there, which we're going to get some crazy shit going soon, especially with that new House of the Dragons going. I need to watch it, so you'll start seeing my face a little bit more in those.
Doubt it.
I'm not going to watch that shit. Anyways, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.